Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Work on your talents. Work on your talents. Now, for those who listened to my inspirational message yesterday, I always say never give up on your dreams. But work on your talents. Work on your talents. Now, I'm going to break this down in two ways. One, because most men who listen to this channel, even some women, it's all about man gets woman and knowing what you have to do, right? So your talent is a bait. Your talent is a bait. Let's just be clear. If you want to know how to know how to get a woman, emphasize your gifts. That's one of the oldest things. Like comedy. Like one of my loyal supporters, he says he's a comedian and it works. Trust me, you get a woman laughing. You get a woman laughing, and that's your talent. Make her laugh. She'll be drawn to you for it. But then I remember I used to hang out in a poetry circle. You used to go to this poetry place, right? Even read a poem up on stage, right? I be looking at the women in the audience, and I've known some of the biggest players I've known getting women were just poets. They could just spit that hot fire and stuff, but that was their talent. They were wordsmiths. They make love to a woman's ears and everything. You know, they knew how to mix those words. Now, that's the ultimate mouthpiece. But then someone else's talent, right, could be just playing that jazz, playing that musical instrument, blowing that horn and stuff, and it make a woman feel good, right? You know, it make them feel good. So it's like whatever your talent is, the talent itself is a bait. And I know that's why you get a lot of musicians, artists, writers, creative people who be getting some play. Seriously. Like just the value, even if you like, yeah, there's that basic stuff, but if you got that talent, like, I'm going to tell you what, there's been a lot of play I got just as a writer. I don't know what the women thought of my looks or, you know, how much money I was making, but shoot, they read my book and they was like, oh, snap, like one of my fiction books. So they were just like, oh, yeah, you know? Whatever your talent is. Now, that's a creative talent, right? That's a creative talent. But let's go beyond the women, right? Let's go beyond the women. Your talent is whatever you use to make a living in life, to live your life. Don't you have anything to do with women? All right? Let me just be clear about that. Yes, you can have some creative talents that attract a woman. It's very key. You know, very great bait. But, you know, there's only a percentage of the population got those creative type of talents, right? But your talent is also you might be somebody who can fix a pipe as a plumber. Or your talent might be able to crunch numbers in a certain way. You know, you can be an accountant. Your talent could be to argue on other people's behalf. That could be an attorney. Your talent could be to operate on another human being and fix whatever organic issue that they have. Or your talent could be to psychologically fix somebody. You know, it's myriad talents. Your talent could be making that sandwiches, you know, or whatever. Oh, shoot, your talent could even be, well, the dancing things are creative. You could be a dancer, either an exotic dancer or just dancing one of these plays or something, right? But that's more the creative thing. But whatever you do is your talent. What's your skill? What are you good at, right? And because, yeah, the woman thing, yeah, that's actually a small thing. Your talent is what gets you through life. Think about it, fellas. Think about it. I don't give a shit what you into, how you get women, or how you gonna do stuff. Your ass gotta bring in some money. What do I always talk about? Sovereignty. How you gonna have sovereignty if you ain't making money? Seriously, in this society. You know? Well, no, there is one way. You manage to get a gun. Or you got you say, well, you know what, I'm gonna go live off grid or something. Right? I'm gonna go live off grid. So Rom, I don't need money. Well, you still need talent. You got to have the talent to go hunt for that food, to build that shelter, to survive out there. So you need something. Look, every single man need to work on his talents. He need to work on his talents. He need to work on whatever skills he got. And he need to really, except for that one exception out in the woods or something, he need to work on developing that talent into a way to make money. He need to. He need to as best as possible. Like some talents, it's going to be tough to make money from it, and you might be doing it for your own edification. But a man, well, you know what? Even beyond the money, you still need that talent just simply to live. When a man ain't doing what he's supposed to do, he ain't going to feel right. See, the nature of man is to expand. The nature of man is to explore. The nature of man is to conquer. And the real conquest that a man needs to have is himself. He needs to conquer himself. But the big key to himself is, what is his talents? What is his skills? Indeed, holistically, every man should master something. Every single man should master something. And this ain't the thing of being called master by other people. Every single man should have something he's good at. He should even focus on that. Some vocation, whatever. And you're not even doing this for women. You ain't doing it to make money. Even though those things can come from that, you just doing it for yourself. Let me emphasize that. You're doing it for yourself so you feel good. The biggest relationship you should be concerned with is yourself. You should feel good. You should be able to say to yourself, first say to yourself, I can do this. And then develop your talent to a point that somebody else can look at you and say, you know what, that person can do that. That person good at that. Like somebody else look at you and do it. But every single man, ain't no excuse. I don't care. Look, don't get caught up in what your face look like. Don't get caught up in how tall you are. Don't get caught up in some of these little insignificant things. Focus on one thing, just one thing that you are a master of. Like you can do this in your sleep. It could be something like just making some buffalo wings, right? It can be making somebody laugh. I don't care what it is. Focus on that one thing that you know you are good at. Focus on it, And I mean, when you focus on it, I say this, not only that you good at it, but you focus on it and you good at it to the point you can teach other people if you wanted to. That's how good you want to get at it. Like you know it inside and out. Because I'm going to tell you what, that's holistic. That's actually a spiritual thing. You master a body, a knowledge, a skill, whatever, so good you know it in and out. Like somebody could put you on a stage in front of some PhDs, authorities, whatever, and you sitting there comfortable. They say, well, what is it about how ants organize themselves? And you be sitting back, oh, man, hey, man, why don't you give me a little bit, man. Let me sit back and tell y'all. That's how you want to be. It's so chill. You sitting back, leaning back. Some of y'all might be smoking a spliff or something. Say, oh, okay, man, let me tell you about all this, all right? That's how you want to get, okay? But work on your talents, okay? That's the main thing. Work on your talents, Just for your life's sake. And everything else, women, money, peace of mind, it'll come along with it, okay? Because it's what you built to do. All right? So anyway, fellas, that's it for today. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.